EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to Cleveland Browns Stadium on the shores of Lake Erie. Straight ahead, we've got a pretty good one on tap here, as it'll be the Green Bay Packers taking on the Cleveland Browns.
Anders Carlson to kick off for the Packers.
Anders Carlson has this teed up, ready to get started. And off we go from Cleveland. Here's Jakeem Grant from his end zone. And he will be brought down here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17.
First and 10 at their own 17-yard line.
No time.
They start on the ground with Nick Chubb, and he stopped immediately there.
No time out.
Second and 10.
Second down right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. Brings up second and 10.
Here's Watson.
17-yard line.
Oh, his first throw of the game going to be intercepted. And into the end zone. It's a pick six and a Packer touchdown. So a big defensive play there on the opening drive, no less, as they make the interception and bring it back for the score.
And I think that's a signal for how this defense wants to play. They want to be disruptive, and you know they're going to take some chances.
Well, sometimes it can burn you, but right there, it paid off. Carlson's extra point up and good, and that makes the score 7-0.
Browns nothing. Anders Carlson to kick off for the Packers.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six, and now the kick is away. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
The Browns take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The Cleveland offense ready to go. Now remember, they were just out here a moment ago through the pick six, so we'll see if they can take better care of the football this go-around.
And sometimes, partner, I think it's almost better that you just throw the pick six and you come right back out on the field. You're not over on the sidelines dwelling for it for very long. You're not hearing everyone say, oh, hey, you'll get them next time. Hey, don't worry about it. All that stuff just goes right out the window. You're right back.
Look at this, middle of the field, a breakaway. He's still on his feet, and all the way in. Touchdown, Cleveland. David Njoku, 59 yards. And the Browns are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6. Well, go ahead and strap in, partner. Less than 2 minutes in, had the score on the one side. A quick answer, though, to get the equalizer.
Sometimes you get that sense of urgency that ratchets up, right? When you give up an early touchdown like that, you just know you're like, okay, how do we go back and equalize things? Can we get it done fast? And they absolutely did. Essentially, we're back to even, aren't we?
Browns 6.
Following the touchdown, Dustin Hopkins will kick it away. Nixon now from his end zone. And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line. Love going to break the huddle, lead the Packers up here first and 10 at their own 17-yard line. They'll try and start this drive in the air. And that'll be off the mark, too far out in front, and it's incomplete.
I can put just a little bit too much heat on that one. When you throw it to the outside, you do have to be careful because you got to keep it away from the defender, but you also have to give your own guy a chance, too.
And he goes across the 20 to the 22. Here is 3rd and 5.
He was taken down at the 22-yard line.
Love, they go play action now. And oh, that nearly an opening drive INT, but it does fall incomplete. Not the way you wanted to start this ball game as it brings up 4th down.
How about some applause for the defense there? They forced him to throw that one into coverage, and just like that, they're staring at a 4th down. Well done.
Love. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10.
The Packer first down.
They'll run with a big back, A.J. Dillon. And he'll fight forward on the straight-ahead running for just a couple of yards. Second down.
Down at the 33-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup.
On second down, another run for Dillon. And this will be a Packers first down as he's got this up to the 45-yard line.
10 cycles.
He was brought down at the 45-yard line.
Watch out now. 50
A gain
Fury.
of 12.
Shovel 38.
First down, Packers.
Again, it's Dillon. And he's going to take this across the 50 into Browns territory. Here now, 2nd and 4.
49-yard line. A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
Love with a give to Dillon. And this time he's able to take it down to the 42.
Faster.
He was brought down by Anthony Walker.
Claws 10.
An 8-yard pickup.
97.
First down, Green Bay.
Dillon now on 1st and 10. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. Now a timeout called for by the defense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
Ready.
From the 33, here's 2nd and a yard.
Set.
Oh, design run for their wideout. And he's able to work his way down inside the red zone to the 19-yard line. 14 yards, good for a Packer first down.
Well, that play looks familiar because we saw them working on it in practice this week. And for a lineman trying to block on this play, they love when they get the defense moving in one direction. And when they try and change directions, it's a lot easier to pick them up and ward them off.
Ready.
So here's a 1st and 10 now down inside the 20.
Ready.
On the counter, here's Jones. And that one blown up quickly as he's going to be stopped before he could even get started. Myles Garrett showing that athleticism as he gets in to make the play.
Well, they've had success on the ground on this drive, and that makes a defense more likely to overcommit to stop the run as they did on that play. But keep in mind, it makes them susceptible to play-action passes as well.
And again, the run defense stout this time. He maybe gets back to the line of scrimmage, but no more. Call it no gain there, and now they're looking at a 3rd and 13.
Let's go now.
After one, a 1-point game, 7-6.
Packers 7, Browns 6.
The Packers with the football here to begin the second quarter as they've got it with a 3rd down coming up.
Ready, set.
And not an easy spot here. They'll be in search of 13 yards to try to pick up the first.
Set. Go.
On 3rd down, here's Dillon. And he maybe makes it back to the line of scrimmage. That's it. Looks like the offense is going to take another shot here. They're going on 4th and 13.
It's now 4th down.
The Packers going to use one of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. So off goes Love. On is Carlson for the Packer field goal. And this a 39-yard attempt. And this one is right through. And they bump the lead up to 4 now at 10-6. So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number 1. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
At their own 18-yard line.
The Browns drive about to get started. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
And he's got the hook up to Moore. And able to get this across the 20 before going out of bounds. And just 3 yards on the catch there. He couldn't get away. And that'll bring up 4th down. Watson going to stay out there as they'll go for it on 4th. They will indeed snap it to Watson. Oh, hit as he throws, and this is going to be incomplete. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it, and that will force a turnover on downs.
17. Ready?
First down going to the air with Love, eluding the pressure right. Open man is Musgrave, the tight end. And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3.
Ready, ready.
Jones. And they will stop him after a fairly minimal pickup. So they've been in the red zone 3 times, and it's yielded just 3 points. Can they find the end zone here on 2nd and goal? Jones again. And this time he gets into the end zone. Touchdown, Packers. So it takes them just 3 plays here to find the end zone. And you remember, of course, this was all set up by their defense.
Yeah, they got the stop on 4th down, so I imagine the offense said to their defense, thank you very much for this great starting field position. And like you said, 3 plays later, they're in the end zone.
The Packer offense and Jordan Love staying out there, so they're going to try to go for 2. They'll look to throw. And no, it falls incomplete. So the 2-point conversion, no good.
The score, Packers 16, Browns 6.
So now Carlson, after the touchdown, called on to send this one away. On the return from his end zone is Grant. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line.
At their own 16-yard line.
The Cleveland offense ready to go. Charles, we know that this offense is aggressive. We saw that last drive. They went for it on 4th down, didn't get it. Then they give up the touchdown. So now you feel like they really need to respond here.
They certainly do, but let's face it. Sometimes when you take that risk, you understand if you fail, a little more onus goes back on your ball club to try and pick themselves back up.
Meanwhile, this one knocked down in the backfield. It's incomplete.
They decided the opportunity was there and launched a deep ball, but he was unable to get away from the defender, couldn't create space, couldn't uncover the end of the route, and that one winds up incomplete.
Oh, he's got some breathing room. And he's going to have a Browns first down as he gets this up past the 30. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. They run it again with Chubb. And he is not going to go anywhere. They're going to get to him behind the line, and that is going to get us to the 2-minute warning. To throw on 2nd is Watson. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
Anytime